Everyone, today we're going to look at a triple science topic, and that is looking at blood groups and using Punnett squares to work out what blood type offspring would be. So there are 4 types of blood groups. There's blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. Now, blood type is very different to something you've learnt before. So previously, when you've looked at inheritance of traits, you've looked at dominant and recessive alleles. In this, we actually have something called codominance. So if you inherit the A allele and the B allele from your mum and dad, then both are dominant, and so therefore you would end up with the AB phenotype. So I'll go into that a little bit more when I show you the Punnett squares later. So there are 4 blood types. We've got blood group A, and all this is based on the antigens on the outside of your red blood cells. So antigens are just little proteins, and you will have heard of them before when we talked about pathogens invading the body. The pathogen comes in, it has an antigen on the outside, and your body recognises it as foreign and destroys it. And this same thing happens if you give people the wrong blood type. So if you did a transfusion with the wrong blood type. So looking at the antigens, blood group A has a certain type of antigen. So we show this and we represent it in this model here as kind of a U-shaped protein on the outside of the cell. Blood group B has a V-shaped protein on the outside of the cell. Blood group AB has both, because we said it's codominant, it'll have both the A and the B antigens on the outside. So you can see these U-shaped ones and the V-shaped ones. So that gives you codominance. And then blood group O doesn't actually have any of these antigens on the outside. And we know, and that's great because we use this as a universal donor. We know that people with blood group O can donate their blood, and because it doesn't have any antigens on the outside, so the body wouldn't recognize it as foreign, it can then be used to give blood to blood group AB, blood group B, and blood group A. Now, the problems come in if you try to give somebody who does have antigens, or say blood group A, if you are blood group A and you were given blood type B, that would be a massive problem because your body would recognize these antigens and it would destroy those blood cells and make you very poorly. Although blood group O is a universal donor, unfortunately it can't receive blood from A, B or AB people because they have antigens on the outside of those cells and it would be recognized as foreign and destroyed by the cell. So if we just have a look into some Punnett squares to help you with this, and this is a type of questions you might get in an exam. So we look at this question first of all. What are the possible genotypes of offspring from these parents? So we have a look, and these are our parents. So we've got a parent who has, and when we're doing these Punnett squares, we show it differently to what you would do normally. So we have an I here with a little B next to it. If that's the B allele, or we got the O allele with no antigens, we have O. Again, we would show being shown like this. So you must show it like this when you're doing any questions on blood groups. So if we filled this in, we would end up with one potential offspring being a B blood group, one potential offspring being A blood group, because here the A is dominant over the O. So this would give an A blood group. This would be a B blood group because the B is dominant over the O, and this would give an O blood group because there's 2 recessive alleles there, so you would see that as a phenotype. So if we look at the phenotypes of these offspring, when we look through, we, as I said before, we have blood group AB, blood group A, blood group B, and blood group O. And the probability is 25% each of having a child with these different blood types. Now let's have a look at a real GCSE question. So if we look here, there are 4 blood types, A, B, AB, and O. Explain how a father who is blood group A and a mother who's blood group B can have a child that is blood group O. So if you want to stop the tutorial now and have a go at that, I'm going to release the answer to that. Okay, so if we looked at this, we would say that the mother and father would be heterozygous, so they would be AO, and the mother would be BO. So when you put that into a Punnett square, you would say that both parents carrying a recessive allele, which is O, so the offspring can inherit 2 recessive alleles. Now, my advice on a question like this would be to draw it out as a Punnett square, because then you can see the examiner can see straight away what you've managed to do there. And there's another question here. Two parents produce offspring that can only have blood group AB. Complete the Punnett square to show this inheritance. So you have to work out the parents and the offspring there. So if you want to pause the video now and have a go, you can. And then here is the answer, showing the Punnett square.